You know, we gotta jail him. That's crazy.
Okay.
Imagine. Um, I can't help but consistently say, who fucking cares? Why the fuck do you care? But of course, when I say that about trans issues, people say, Hasan, a lot of people do. Yeah, they do because they're fucking transphobic. And they care about this because they're, you know, anti-LGBT. They're bigoted. That's why.
None.
So never back down from that position of like, you don't care about this. This is fucking ridiculous. Shut the fuck up. This is not an issue at all. Okay? Shut up. You're making this an issue. Anyway, but here is the greatest fucking once again, here's the greatest self-report. There is a lot of parents, myself included, who don't like seeing gay characters in cartoons for little kids. There's no way to answer questions about that without getting into sexuality, which is what we're trying to avoid, and it's been snuck in on purpose, Soros style.
Right.
Bro, you are literally a fucking freak and your children should be taken away from you if you can't describe, you know, a man loves a woman just like your mom and dad, okay? And they get together and they have children without talking about sex. If you can do that, then you can do that for a man and a man can love each other as well, or a woman and a woman can love each other as well, just like your mommy and daddy. Okay, that's it. Done. End of conversation. You don't have to get into the nitty gritty. You don't have to literally be like, and butt sex is, and this is how butt sex is happening. And also, this is a two-way dildo. Like, you don't have to get into any of that shit, okay? Here's a dual-pronged fuckmaster that you can use as a strap-on. Like you know. What are we doing? Like, you can't just say, like, a daddy and daddy can also love one another the same way that mommy and daddy love each other? You can't do that? No. He's like, no, I must. I have to talk about butt sex. I have to. I can't stop talking about pulsating dicks. I can't stop thinking about that. So, that shit is fucking psychotic. You're insane? Yes, I am insane. It says resist inertia. I'm insane for saying, you know, daddy and daddy can love one another. Wait, what? Why are you throwing up transgender pride and then saying they're right? What happened, bro? You good? He's just going through the motions. The chatter is going through the motions. He was like, I'm actually pro-trans, and then today he's like, no, he's like, he's pro-trans, but Caitlyn Jenner, guys. Caitlyn Jenner's in the chat. Pro-trans, but homophobic. You gotta have that. You gotta have that. You gotta throw people for a loop there. You know what I mean? Anyway, so the internet, of course, stays undefeated. Immediately, someone went through and fucking found that same guy, okay? That same dude who now locked his account, by the way, of course. And his, like, takes on, I don't know what website this is, like Yelp or something. Pretty good, not a bad place. A little crunchy and liberal for me. Decent food and value. Chickpeas as a side. However, let's just say that this is a popular place for hot girls born in the late 1990s and no memory of 9/11. I have no other way of saying that than just to say it. Oh my jizzle. Fellas of Bristol, head down to Franklin Street. Do it. Do it. I mean, the worst thing here is not him, like, signaling to other pedophiles to do some noncery, some good old-fashioned noncery. That's not the worst part of this. The worst part of it is he said, oh my jizzle. To make matters worse, this was in 2015, okay? This wasn't in, like, 2020 where he wrote, girls that don't know about 9/11. He wrote this in 2015, which means he's talking about, 15-year-olds, okay? Anyway. Woo! Bro, you literally say blammo? Shut the fuck up. This is not about me, okay? I am not on trial here, sir. I will say blammo all I fucking want. Anyway, so that's really cool. They found this immediately and we're like, they were eating his ass in the QRTs. But this is, unfortunately, once again, with many of the other Republican psychotic agitprop, a case of pure projection. Republicans love talking about homophobia and homophobic shit, saying that it's like grooming, actually, like acknowledging the existence of gay people is grooming, acknowledging the existence of gay people is grooming, and then actually do grooming. Like literally the real grooming, okay? I'm talking child brides. I'm talking fucking, straight up doing pedophilic actions and defending pedophilia. What was that TikTok account, the Libs of TikTok account, who like literally defended Milo Yiannopoulos? Do you guys remember that shit? They had a tweet, because I can't believe I'm saying this, but like, of course, Libs of TikTok, unfortunately, is like a primary agitprop creator at this point, okay? Where they're dictating Republican policy, because Republicans will get on anything and everything. Does anyone know? Does anyone know what that tweet is? The Libs of TikTok account, like literally straight up defending Milo Yiannopoulos. Because Libs of TikTok is like one of the primary sources for all this fucking psychotic, agitated propaganda against, this grooming narrative that Republicans are now recycling. Oh, here it is. Milo Y didn't say anything wrong. Are people seriously arguing that you're not ready for sex under 16? That was all a distraction. The LGBT propaganda agenda is much more of a threat to the minds of children. So the real grooming, once again, so we established it. Matt Walsh said exactly the same thing. Libs of TikTok is saying the exact same thing. I wonder why Republicans keep saying this sort of thing all the fucking time. Let's take a look at Lebanon's absolute banger of a fucking video. The pedocon theory is a theory in the same way that the theory of gravity is a theory.
The stunning
The Blue Anon types are fucking blasting, okay? And I love the shit. Let's watch.
political scandal that is rocking Capitol Hill. Republican Congressman Mark Foley abruptly resigned Friday after questionable emails he sent to a teenage boy.
Dennis Hastert convicted of a financial crime, part of a scheme to mask something more egregious, his molestation of children.
Hush money used to pay a man who says Hastert sexually abused him when he was 14 years old.
There are now 5 former Ohio State wrestlers accusing Republican Congressman Jim Jordan of knowing about a team doctor's alleged sexual misconduct.
43 men who say they were sexually assaulted, abused, molested, or harassed by Dr. Richard Strauss.
George Nader. His criminal history included multiple convictions for child pornography and child molestation.
This morning, a judge sentenced Ralph Shorty to 50.
Remember we did the JCS of this, by the way, of Ralph Shorty, one of our certified banger episodes here at the HasanAbi broadcast, when we looked at his sexual activity, where he quite literally was like responsible for an additional charge that he himself advocated for, which was like prostitution near a church, which ended up clapping his ass
15
too.
years in prison, police caught Shorty in a hotel room with a then 17-year-old boy.
Boy, more defiant as more accusers step forward, alleging sexual misconduct.
This is the shopping mall where some say it was common knowledge and not a big secret that Roy Moore would flirt with teenage girls when he was in his 30s.
One accuser says that
Literally barred from entry from the local mall, my friend. Barred from entry from his local mall because he would just use it as a hunting ground. That's the guy that Republicans were, pushing for aggressively.
Moore initiated a sexual encounter back in 1979 when she was just 14 years old.
The new charges against Joel Greenberg.
Sex trafficking of a minor and stalking a political opponent.
Florida Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz allegedly having a sexual relationship with a 17-year-old girl.
Investigators examining whether he, quote, violated federal sex trafficking laws.
Ghislaine Maxwell is accused of helping Epstein sexually abuse underage girls.
I've met her numerous times over the years, especially since I lived in Palm Beach. but I wish her well.
That's a banger. You have to admit this is a banger. This is an absolute banger from the Libs. The Libs are popping off, and I'm with them, okay? This made me... Bro, this was great, okay? This actually was, you know, this is the exact opposite of the "this is our fight" song type shit that liberals do regularly. Let's run that last one again. Boom. It's good. It's good shit. Fuck yeah. Respect. Okay? Conservatives don't actually care about the kids, so it won't work. No, dude, this is like fighting fucking fire with fire. Do a little bit of that. God damn it. I ask about this shit all the goddamn time. What the fuck? This is exactly, precisely what liberals need to do sometimes. Holy fuck. Make some goddamn agitprop, you idiots. Like, this is like Bush-era liberalism a little bit, okay? Because Bush-era liberalism used to do shit like this all the time, and then 9/11 happened, and then, like, liberals became brain-broken, violent Republicans, basically, but in every way, shape, or form that constantly fucking cave and capitulate to Republicans. This is good. This is, you know, put a little bit of fire under their ass. Yesterday, former Trump campaign aide, GOP staffer Ruben Verastegui, was sentenced to 12 years in prison for his role in a child porn ring. The details are extremely disturbing. According to government's evidence from April 2020 through February 2022, Verastegui was active in an online group devoted to trading child pornography and discussing child sexual abuse. Verastegui shared child pornography videos with another member of the group and made numerous comments about sexually abusing children. Verastegui indicated his preference for babies, saying that they were his absolute favorite, and solicited another group of member for babies being raped. The other group member promptly sent Verastegui, oh god, Jesus fucking Christ, okay, a video of baby being raped. Holy fuck, which he responded enthusiastically. That guy you can't save, okay, straight up. I'm sorry, holy fucking shit, you can't save that guy. Anyway, so that was definitely worth a trigger warning. I fucked up on that one. Holy fuck, that was disgusting. Okay. But yeah, such is the nature of Republican agitprop, such is the nature of how Republicans operate. So don't be fucking caught up in this dumbass argument. Remember, always push back. It's bullshit. Acknowledging the mere existence of gay people, living amongst straight people is not grooming. But like actual grooming is grooming, and Republicans engage in it regularly. Republicans have made basically a sport out of this sort of thing. So suck me, okay?